Welcome to Nostalgic Necro, and today in the arena we are trying Azorius Auras. I'm trying this deck for the very first time. The story behind today's video is as follows. Last night I sat down at around 8 p.m. to record a video, and my idea was actually completely different from this. I wanted to do a Selesnya Yuna Kona build. The idea was to sort of get Kona down, tap it, bring down Yuna, and then from Yuna get something from the graveyard and then have this really powerful board state. Unfortunately, it didn't really work as expected, and I tried for hours and hours tinkering with different ideas, and every time I tried something I thought, oh, maybe this is going to work. It just didn't work out. It was just one of those days, and at some point I looked at the clock and it was 4 a.m. and I was like, okay, I need to be responsible now. As much as I want to tinker, and you sort of get obsessed with trying to get a deck to work, you know, but I just couldn't get it to work. So I said, okay, let me put it aside and I'll switch to something that's a bit more on meta, a bit more, you know, known to be competitive, something that I can jump in, and also that is still got, you know, curiosity for me. I have been very curious about this deck for a while. It's kind of been on my radar, and the reason I'm interested in it is because it plays Enduring Curiosity, which is one of my favorite cards, and this card is really cool in this deck because it's an enchantment creature, so it synergizes really well with the whole enchantment thing. So what are we trying to do today? Well, the basic idea for today's deck is everything is pretty much an enchantment, and enchantments are very good for us because we have cards like the Optimistic Scavenger that whenever an enchantment you control enters, you put a 1/1 counter on another creature, so this can get really big really quickly. And then Ethereal Armor is a very powerful card in this deck. Gives your creature +1/+1 for each enchantment you control, and it has first strike. It can really create a massive creature. And then Shardmage's Rescue is protection, and it's also an enchantment, but if someone, you know, tries to kill your creature that you've been working on, you know, with the Optimistic Scavenger and Ethereal Armor, they want to kill that creature, well, now you've got a way to protect it. We have the Inquisitive Glimmer, very powerful card in this deck because it reduces the cost of your enchantment, so this is a must for of. The Gremlin Tamer, interesting card, lets you go wide with Gremlin tokens. Sheltered by Ghosts and the Trapped in the Screen are our removal spells, and basically Trapped in the Screen is pretty good. It's also got Ward 2, so it protects itself. And the other card in the 2-drop slot is the Fear of Surveillance. I actually don't think this is the best card in the slot, but this is just the version that I played yesterday. I'll talk about alternatives maybe in the outro, but 2 mana, you know, 2/2 Vigilance. Whenever this creature attacks, you get to surveil, pretty good. And then, yeah, like I said, Enduring Curiosity, one of my favorite cards. The idea is you can get a discount with it off the Inquisitive Glimmer, maybe play it at flash speed and sort of ambush your opponent. And also the other Enduring is the Enduring Innocence. Lifelink, whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less enters, you draw a card, and that is very good because all of our creatures are pretty much power 2 or less. And then the other sort of heavy hitter in the deck is the Overlord of the Mistmoors. It's an enchantment. Usually you're going to pay this for the 4 mana impending cost, get some flyers. The flying is very important here because that is just another way of getting sort of a win con, because everything else is on the ground, and that is the one. This is the one card that we have that lets us get an advantage in the air. And then for the mana base, nothing too spectacular. I don't think there's anything too creative you can do here. I don't think Azorius has the best mana base for sort of like an aggro shell, because most of the other stuff comes in tapped, but you do have the Verge, which comes in untapped and then gives you both types of mana, so long as you have an island or plains, which we run. And then the starting town is just a way to get both types of mana in a single card. I don't think there's any other real good options, but yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're playing Azorius Auras, and as always, I may be the Nostalgic Necro, but I'm putting that nostalgia aside because I want to find out. I've been curious about Enduring Curiosity for a while in Azorius Auras. Is this a cool card to play in this deck? Is it fun? Let's find out in the arena today. Okay, nothing too original today. I've just been curious about this Auras deck. It looks pretty cool. We go first. We have no creatures. We have to mull that. We need some firepower with this deck, especially on the play. Get rid of some removal here. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Optimistic Scavenger. Can we find Shardmage's Rescue to protect it? Opponent just goes straight for the kill here. I'm not interested in letting our stuff live. This is pretty good. It lets us go wide. Let's see if this can survive a turn. It's something to survive here. Nope. Or the Mistmoors could be relevant. Opponent will have to burn their Lightning Strike on this if they don't like it. Okay, they've had enough of killing our stuff. They've decided it's time to... Oh, we can play this for 4 now? Oh, that's really good. Oof, but if we just do this, we get to draw cards. Let's try this. I think a lifelink is pretty good against mono red. Really need this to survive. I want them to target the innocence. Okay, that's pretty good. We need this thing to survive because we don't currently have enough lands otherwise. Mistmoors Ire. Hits us for a lot. We'll start drawing cards off the Mistmoors. I think I'm happy to impend this. Draw card is nice. Okay, we have this removal. It's very important here. Opponent just scoops there. Okay, I don't know why opponent scooped there. Maybe they were stuck on lands and just realized that the game was getting a bit ahead from them. Okay, good start there for the Azorius Auras. One thing I'm not sure about is I've only gone for 22 land. It might not be enough. Opponent goes first. We can keep this hand because we only have white anyways. Obviously, if we had blue, we'd need to mull this. But given our hand, it's okay, I think. Go for the Scavenger here. Okay, Surveil could be very important. I think we'll just attack here. I'm sure they'll kill this thing. Let's go for the Sphere of Surveillance. They counter it. Okay, this is a control deck. I didn't realize that. Okay, we're only drawing white land, unfortunately. Do we go for another one? I think we have to. We have to try and force them into the sweeper here. Then we can get down the Overlord of the Mistmoors. Yeah, man, look at this. Just drawing white lands. It's really rough. Okay. Let's go for this. Trying to put them under a little bit of pressure here. Put one here, one here. Okay, so opponents definitely got the sweeper here. That's why they've decided to do nothing. We'll try to follow up with the Overlord of the Mistmoors. Yeah, okay. We do play blue, by the way, opponent, in case you are wondering. We just don't draw our blue mana. Okay, let's see if we can do anything good here. Opponent surveils. They keep at the top. We have more white instead of the colors that we want here. And Lightning Helix is the first one. Man, if we had blue, we could flash in the Enduring Curiosity. What bad luck, huh? Only drawing white here. Okay. I think I'm willing to put the Sheltered by Ghost on this thing. See if they want to zap it. They do. Look at the Enduring Innocence here. They counter it. It's got one card left. We have an impending Overlord. That's not bad. If only we had blue, we could do really good things here. They get lost. Okay, we finally draw blue, but it's probably a bit too late. Oh boy. That is pretty bad. Okay. Go for a map token here, see if opponent wants to respond. We get a starting town, that's pretty good. For another map token here. Another starting town. Do we just go for the Sheltered by Ghosts? I don't think we need to do that right now. Okay, we're not out of this yet. We'll go for the Sheltered by Ghosts now. See if we can apply pressure on them to react. They get lost, the Optimistic Scavenger. Let's go for this now. Keep digging for things. Opponent has more removal here. Oh man. Okay, I think we'll try ambush them with the Enduring Curiosity. It's our last play really. After that they don't have the counter for this in hand. Okay, they're eyeing it, so they've got removal. And we can't find a creature to follow up with. Oof, okay, I think that's the end of us. Oh boy. Okay, it's not totally the end. His opponent's just got 1-for-1 removal for everything we do though. They just have no relentlessness when it comes to removal. Everything is removal. Okay, good. Pretty happy to... I mean, does Sheltered by Ghosts help? Not really. Let's just hold on to it. Okay, let's go for it here now. I want to play around the sweeper. Even though we could draw a card if we hit the Enduring Curiosity, I'd rather force them to sweep if they have a sweeper. Okay, go for it here now. Opponent will have the counter. We'll play it gladly. They might have another one. They have another counter, damn. Ethereal Armor. Let's just go for max damage here, right? Oh, they've got more removal? Are you kidding me? This opponent just has removal. This is what, their fourth one? How many of these things that they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, this opponent's got lots of removal. Jeskai's Revelation. Oh my word. Okay, with that we're just dead. Man, I mean, I just... Okay, well, we'll good game the opponent here. I see what we draw here, but... Land. Oh boy, I mean, opponent just had every answer there. That was ridiculous. We kept going longer than I thought we would, but... They just had every answer. Okay, that last game was very frustrating. Man, opponent just had removal for everything. What the heck, man? Okay, we go first. I don't think we play our Optimistic Scavenger into removal. It's the only creature we have here. I think we have to try and protect it a little bit. Lots of removal for their stuff. They try to like bushwhack or something, that'll be pretty good. Do we slam this in and try and kill this thing? Obviously, if they have protection for this, we're going to be pretty sad. I think we'll try anyways, though. Okay, that's pretty good. At least they didn't have protection there. So can the Scavenger just survive this turn? We need it to survive while we still have the Shardmage's Rescue open. Otherwise, we have no creatures. Let's see how bad this is. Okay, the Riddler is not the worst thing. Oh, they get to kill it now. Damn. Ah, that's so frustrating. What do we do now? Now we have no creature. Guess we take this. Our opponent can just play this now, hard casting it. That's really good for them. Okay, we have the Overlord of the Mistmoors. That's pretty good. Let's go for that. We can shelter by ghosts this Quantum Riddler. Man, I wish I'd helped the Shardmage's rescue open now for the Scavenger. I was a bit too nervous there, I think. Should have held it up. Okay, they have another one of these things. What is this thing? Smash a land. Okay, no blocks. Ethereal Armor. Sacrifice this creature, counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 2. What is the biggest problem here? Probably this thing? So we're sheltered by ghosts. This thing only is a... This thing only counters an instant or sorcery, right? So that's okay for us. I think we put Ethereal Armor on you to make you huge and then hold up the Shardmage's rescue to protect it. Okay. That's the plan. That is the plan. We got to protect this guy. Okay, we have to protect this guy. Oof. Opponent has 3 cards. They have this Riddler. This thing is kind of useless against us. We don't really have instants or sorceries, right? We still have this removal if you need it. So this Shardmage's rescue has to really do some work. We cannot afford to lose this creature. Otherwise we just lose. Okay, opponent's got something. They're looking at something. Okay. Can they deal with this 8/6 lifelinker Ward 2 first striker? Trying to figure out how to do it. They're eyeing it. Okay, 6/6. Yeah, we'll take all that damage. It's okay. Nothing here has lifelink. We have removal for this flyer, so we're okay. And it taps. They have a Riddler. Okay, they get to draw. Okay, it's pretty good for us. So we do this, try to get rid of this thing. Opponent scoops there. Oof, okay. Pretty happy there, pretty happy there. I'm still learning this deck. I really don't know exactly all the lines and stuff like that, but it seems like it can get wins. Okay, nice to get a win there, especially with a deck that I'm very unfamiliar with and still trying to figure out the lines for sure. Opponent goes first. Got the Scavenger and 2 creatures. It's pretty good. We also have a lifelinker. Get this down. Opponent will really prioritize killing it. They do not like this card. Emberheart Challenger. No blocks. We'd love to find Shardmage's Rescue here. I think we will go for this. Be aggressive here. Hope that they don't have Lightning Strike to kill the Glimmer. That would be pretty bad. We do want that card to stick around, ideally. They have a double striking mouse. Well, you don't see this combo very often nowadays, do you? Okay, well, we can't block that, but that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to find some of our removal here. Ethereal Armor is good. Go for the Enduring Innocence, try to make it as big as possible. Because it's a lifelinker. This gets it out of range of various things. Okay. Now we got a 7/6 lifelinker. I know they've got a double striker, but we might be okay. I think they'll attack with you. Hold this back as a blocker. It's done its job, right? It's done its job. It's gotten counters on the Enduring Innocence. If we can survive a little bit longer, we can double spell with the Fear of Surveillance and get it even bigger. I know double strike is a problem, but I think we're okay. Let's see how bad it is. And his giant growth, wow. That is pretty bad. I wasn't expecting this to be Gruul. When did this green land come online? Double strike. Block here. Doesn't have trample currently. Do they have a way of giving a trample? They have overprotect. Wow. Crazy, man. I didn't see that. I guess I should have gotten everything behind that guy. Oof. Wow. Okay. That is pretty bad. Okay, in the last game, I got pretty much outsmarted by the opponent. I didn't realize that they probably had trample, and they just kind of got through. We go first here. Got to mull that. 1 lander. Better. Better. Keep this. Try to stay on curve here if we can. Optimistic Scavenger. Need our lands though. It's pretty cool. Not sure. I know they've got Torch the Tower, so maybe we should be putting it on the Glimmer to get it out of range of Torch the Tower. They have a Braid. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, we actually do hit another land though. That's pretty good. We'd love to draw cards with the Enduring Innocence this coming turn. That'll be really important. Okay. And it looks like they have more interaction. You know they have a Braid. If we target here, they can kill it in response. I think I'm gonna put it on the Enduring Innocence. That way, if they kill it in response now, no, they go for braiding the. Okay, at least it gets it out of range of a braid. Is kind of currently how I feel. Hoping that they don't have more removal here. Okay, we will just take this out. So wait, if we take the token, if we take this, they keep what, a token? How does it work? If we take this, do they just keep a 1/1 token? Okay, I want to draw cards. I'm just going to take the token. I feel like I don't want to not draw right now. Okay, Sheltered by Ghosts is good. I think we're in a good spot now. Opponent's been stuck on 2 lands the whole game, so I feel kind of sorry for them. But we got lots of removal and stuff like that, so I think we're okay. Sheltered by Ghosts. Take this. Surveillance. Attack. And this is actually why I was excited to play this deck, because I just love Enduring Curiosity, so the idea of that I could actually play this in a deck that, you know, sort of synergizes so well with it was actually a pretty interesting thing for me, and yeah, I like it when it works out. Okay, I'm currently doing okay with this deck. It's starting to feel a bit more familiar. I like it when it works, you know, when you do the whole thing, it's pretty cool. Okay, this is nice. Start with white, I guess. Yeah, like this is a key card. If this Glimmer can survive, and you can start getting everything for cheap, it's really good. Glimmer. So, yeah, so now, you know, everything just gets discounted so nicely. Okay, it's not life gain. I thought it was mono white life gain, but I guess, yeah, I didn't realize that they played the Verge. So what, who plays? Who's playing Healer's Hawk in an Azorius shell? Please tell me. Okay, let's think here. Could have counters. I think we can hold this removal. Let's attack here. See what's up. Let's got into action. Go for the Scavenger. Okay, opponent's definitely got a counter here. I'm trying to think if they want to counter this or not. Let's see if they go for it. They decide not to counter it. Let's just end the turn then. If they're not going to counter it, I think it's okay. We don't want to just ram it right into their counter. They've definitely got it. They were thinking so long there about whether they want to counter it or not. Okay. Opponent is at 20. Okay, starting turn comes in tapped. It's not ideal, but it's good that it's somewhere around there. Okay, in turn. This opponent plays sweepers? What are they up to here? Fourth land. We just slam this Enduring Curiosity at flash speed into the counter. They've got to do something at some point in this game. What are they up to? At 2999. You've got me very perplexed, my friend. I've not seen Healer's Hawk in this kind of shell before. Pretty bamboozled. Okay. Sheltered by Ghosts. Let's go after this Healer's Hawk. It's starting to annoy me. Again, I know the opponent's got something going on here. Counter-target spawns control plays 2. Okay. That's what's going on here. Some sort of birds deck. Go for this now. Let's get all those counters out their hand. They can't have that many, right? I want to get this Enduring Curiosity online. So that works. Put it on you to spread the damage. So they want to protect their bird, clearly. It's hexproof. Okay. That wasn't the worst thing in the world, I guess. The question is, how many counters do they have? So this is, and this 4. Okay, so we need 4. So if we want to slam this down, get it around the counter, we need to try get another Inquisitive Glimmer down. Maybe we'll try to do that next turn. Then it discounts the Enduring Curiosity to 2. Mockingbird, problematic. Opponent's got 3 cards. I really want to play around this Dazzling Denial. Okay, they've got Sheltered by Ghosts. They take our Enduring Innocence. Okay, well we got this trapped screen, so we can actually get it back, and I think it's worth it. Okay, I've only got 2 cards. This says Ward 2, which is pretty nice. Okay, 2 cards in hand. It says lifelink, it's okay, that doesn't bother me too much. So we have another one of these, it's pretty good. Let's get one of these things down. Let's test them for the counter. If they had a counter, I think they would have countered that. Okay, we get a starting town. This thing has flash. I don't want to lose my Enduring Innocence ready to another flash bird. I think it's okay. I mean, Enduring Innocence endures. Okay, I think I'm fine with that. Okay, this is a little bit risky, but I think I'm willing to do this. I'm going to try this. I've been holding on to this Enduring Innocence for the whole game, and you know I want to start getting the card advantage from it. So I think I'm happy with that play. They have 2 cards in hand. You know, at some point you have to say, look, we've tested them for counters so many times, and they've been holding on to it. So just assume they don't have it. Okay, I think our situation is very good. We have 2 pieces of removal here. We got so much card draw. I think we're okay. Let's just go all attack here, see what opponent does first. I know we got this, but I just don't feel like we need to use it right now. Okay, let's draw cards, see what we get. I think with that we should overwhelm them, I think. We played land already? Okay, let's go for this now. Opponent will have a counter, it seems. But we can get around it, we can pay the 4. Or maybe they have hexproof? Oh, they counter that. Oof, and they create a copy. Interesting. Okay. They are tapped out though, so I think we'll just take this opportunity to take out the... What the hell? Opponent's got another counter here? They only got 1 mana open. What are they thinking about? Okay, we take that. Down another Enduring Innocence of our own. Draw a card. Don't think this opponent's playing sweepers, so I'm kind of happy to just do this. Next turn we can Ethereal Armor and hit very hard. Let's see what's up here. Imagine they just like throw a sweeper now, like just like Starcade or something. You're like, what? It doesn't seem like it makes sense. Okay, opponent does scoop there. I was a little bit nervous. I had no idea what they were doing in the beginning. Eventually I figured out it was like the whole birds thing, and then I kind of started figuring it out a little bit. Fun game. Okay, cool. Well, got an interesting matchup there against the birds. This deck feels a lot better when you're on the play, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think on the play it's okay to bring down Scavenger on turn 1. My thinking is they don't generally have removal on turn 1. Okay, I'd love to have my... Love to have some removal here. This is a problem card for sure. Okay, let's see if we can block it. Maybe we can Shardmage's Rescue. I'd really like to get rid of this card. Let's see if opponent attacks here. They only attack with this. We Shardmage's Rescue, it gets +1, and then so it becomes a 3/3. We don't want to lose it, right? So we don't block. I think we're just going to do this right now though. Get it nice and juicy here. Go for the Enduring Innocence. Keep making it big and hope that they don't have a way of dealing with it. Try to race them. We have a lifelinker. Maybe we should put the counters here though, but I do want to create a scenario where we're getting cards with the Enduring Innocence. What is this? Other tapped creatures you control. Tap another untapped creature you control. Creatures get +X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power amongst creatures you control. Wow. Okay, that looks pretty dangerous. Can we just race them? Got a lifelinker that we can buff. Try this, see if they block. They really want to get rid of these things, huh? Okay, so we do this. So we do this, we can just kill everything that they have. We lose our Optimistic Scavenger, but we killed this and this because it's 5 toughness. I think it's worth it, right? Oh, they tap. Oh my word, I didn't even realize this. Tap another creature you control. Okay, whoops. Whoopsie, I like literally just read it. Okay, this can get indestructible. That's the thing, you know, sometimes you've never seen a card before and you just get confused, even though you're reading it on the fly. Okay, so they can tap another creature to get this thing indestructible. Okay, that's actually a problem. A big misplay on my side there for sure. Okay, we need some removal here. We can try draw removal. Or we go for the Mistmoors. Let's try to see if we can find a way to get rid of this thing. This is a problem. Lots of removal in this deck. Ethereal Armor. So if we attack, they just tap another creature and they give this thing, make it indestructible. That's a problem. We can try win with a flyer. It's not the worst scenario. We are going to have to find removal pretty quick here though. Bushwhack, they look for a land. An interesting card. Never seen it before. Okay. So I think we do this and try to find removal. Okay, there's removal, but we don't have land to play it right now. Okay. So, they can pay mana to make this thing a 7/7 with trample. So they can remove... How many? They remove 4 cards. If we put this on you, how big do you become? 1? You get really big. But I think I'd sorry, I'm thinking here. I think we need to put this ethereal armor on something. I just don't know what. Guess we'll put it on the life. I don't know what to do. Do we put it on the flyer? Yeah, let's put it on this flyer. 8/7. At least we can gain some life. And we don't attack. We can get a 7/7 trampler. We can at least get rid of this Tyvar next turn. Okay, I think this is a crucial turn. Interesting, opponent decides not to... Okay, touche. I guess it's good that they use this on this, because we need to take out this Tyvar Pumbler. This is going to pummel us. Oof, this has been actually a very interesting game. I completely underestimated this card when it came down. I didn't realize what it was. I think we'll start with this. Let's see what we draw. We don't draw more removal, unfortunately. So we take this out, but this is not the immediate threat, right? This is the immediate threat because we have no way of really dealing with this. So maybe we take this thing out. This just gains indestructible, not hexproof. Let's take this out. We'll find that removal. This is a trampler that we can't currently get through, I think. So let's just do that. Okay, this has reach. So we can't really attack through unless we're willing to give up one of our flyers. We'll find this removal pretty soon, I think. I don't want to play the Optimistic Scavenger right now because otherwise we don't have another creature to bring down next turn for the Enduring Innocence. And we need that card draw very badly. Just have to get rid of this Tyvar. It's so annoying. This card is seriously annoying me. Go away. So, my intuition tells me that we are in the lead. That's how I feel right now. My gut feel tells me that, you know, we got lots of stuff coming down. We will eventually find this removal, get rid of this thing. Their stuff can't protect them anymore. No, no. I think we just attack with both of these and try and... I mean, we're drawing 2 cards for this. I think it's probably worth it. It says Vigilance. I think it's worth it. We need to find this removal as soon as possible. Losing a 2-1 is not the end of the world. No? No. Okay. Let's do this. We can actually make this thing big so that they can't block it. I should have actually done that before, right? Oops. Okay, we'll just wait then. Let's see what opponents got up the sleeve now. Ouroboroid. I was worried about this. I was thinking to myself, they're waiting for Ouroboroid. Like, they've been waiting for it, and we've been waiting for our removal. And we just haven't been able to find it. Let's see if they attack all in here. We're going to have to find this removal right now. Like, right now. And it's going to have to go after Ouroboroid. Okay. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can sequence this correctly. We're not out of this yet. We're not out of this yet. Let's start with this. Where's all our removal? Sheltered by Ghosts, all that kind of stuff. Come on. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so this has to go after the Ouroboroid. Okay. Now I'm going to put it on you because I need to get you out of range. Oh boy, this game has been very, very interesting. I think we were ahead until this Ouroboroid came out. Oh, they got overprotect? Damn. Oh man. I think with that we're just dead. I think that's the moment we lost the game. This thing has hexproof now. Well, what has trample here? Nothing has trample. This has trample. Okay, we have to get this thing out of range. Oh, it's not an enchantment? Whoops, I thought it was an enchantment. Okay, Shardmage's rescue on you. we attack with everything, are they just dead? Hold on. So we attack with everything. They block 1, 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We deal 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? Because they can block 3 things. So they block you, and you. And we deal 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we just win. Right? Have I missed something? Oh, Ethereal Armor, I'd love you. Could have actually made things bigger, now that I realize it. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this says, oh man, this has reach. I forgot this has reach. Whoops. Oh boy, I'm messing up here pretty badly. Okay. I'm not used to such big board states, honestly. This is more like, you know, I don't know. I'm not used to like the size of a board state. I don't play this go wide kind of stuff very often. It's been a very interesting game, so either way, I've learned a lot. Yeah, we draw lots of cards. Okay. We need to block the stuff that has trample. So I think we're gonna put it on you. Does it really matter? I don't know. You? I think had I done that differently, I could have won that turn. Okay, I'm not decking myself or anything. I can still play one more land. Opponent's fully tapped out. I think we take the Trampler. Right? So I think the two options is either we play Ethereal Armor to try and block whatever they do, or we take out the Trampler. Hope that they don't have Trample. I think we'll just take out their Trampler. Hope they don't have another source of Trample. Opponent scoops. Okay, I did not play this game optimally by any means. I'm sure that in the comments people will be like critiquing certain decisions that I made. But like, I'm not used to these go wide boards, and that was a really cool game. Man, this deck is so cool. Like when it just goes off like that, it's insane. Okay, I really actually like this deck. I want to play it some more now. Welcome back. I put my nostalgia aside because I wanted to try out Azorius Auras for the very first time. This deck has been on my radar for a while, but I'll be honest, it hasn't been like, oh, I have to try this, I have to play this. I was a bit lackluster in the beginning. It kind of like was, well, I needed something to fall back on because the unit thing wasn't working. And I'll tell you what, that last game really made me go, ooh, there's something here. You know, like sometimes you have a moment with a deck and you're like, ooh, okay, I like this. This is interesting now to me. And that was the moment for me. That last game, even though I made a bunch of misplays, the fact that we went wide and it was so cool, we were like drawing cards and getting all these triggers of our enchantments, really made me think about this deck and how to make it as good as possible. So maybe I'll do a follow-up video to that, having, you know, once I tweak around with it and try to optimize a bit. If you guys have any ideas on how to optimize it, please let me know. I actually would like to try and figure out what is the absolute best Azorius Auras build now. But just some thoughts that I had, let me just tell you what I think. So the first thing is, I think this comes in, the Silent Hall Creeper. This is just, I think, strictly better than the Fear of Surveillance. This is 2 mana, 2/2. It has to attack to surveil. This can't be blocked. It's also 2 mana, so the cost is about the same. It can't be blocked. Put 2/1/1 counters on this creature, that's insane. Draw a card, that's insane. This creature becomes a copy of another target creature, that's absolutely insane. I think this is the first key thing. You upgrade, you remove the Fear of Surveillance for the 4 Silent Hall Creepers. That's the first thing I would do if I ran this deck again. Then the second thing is, I don't really get it, but I see some people playing Storm Chaser's Talent in this deck with a little bit of interaction like into the Floodmar. I don't see the value in it. I get that Storm Chasers is an enchantment that gives you a prowess 1/1, but then you don't really get value off the, you know, second and third level. So I'm not keen on this idea, but I have seen some people do it. So I'm curious to know if maybe someone knows why people are doing it. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. Doesn't seem like the most synergistic card for an enchantment deck, to be honest, but okay. And then the other thing I was thinking about is Entity Tracker. Do you swap out the Enduring Innocence for Entity Tracker? If we compare these two cards, the Entity Tracker is better in every way except for one, which is that the Enduring Innocence has lifelink. So the lifelink is obviously important against the aggro decks. Maybe that's why people are going for this card. But everything else about the Entity Tracker is actually better, because this says whenever an enchantment enters, you draw a card. First of all, Enduring Innocence is limited to once a turn. So this is not limited to once a turn. You can play multiple enchantments and then, you know, really go nuts. So that's the first thing. Secondly, it's 2/3 versus a 2/1. And the third thing is that this is flash, which is nice. And clearly the other key thing is that this is only when a creature comes down that's power 2 or less. And yes, all our creatures are power 2 or less, but this is whenever an enchantment comes down. That means you'll draw a card when you play Shardmage's Rescue, Ethereal Armor, and all that other stuff that isn't a creature. So I'm really curious about this card. It might be better, but maybe the lifelink of the Enduring Innocence is the reason it's there to stabilize against aggro. And then this is just a wild idea that I haven't seen anyone run this, but I thought maybe this is a good home for the Zenith. I know it's not an enchantment, but with this deck, you are going to be double spelling quite a lot. So as much as I actually really like the Overlord of the Mistmoors, maybe one experiment I'd run is to cut out the Overlord of the Mistmoors and put in the Cosmogrand Zenith. We are double spelling a lot because we have a lot of cheap stuff and we're drawing a lot of cards, so we're often able to double spell. And maybe this is just a way where we can kind of just go nuts and just sort of run away with the game. So these are some ideas I want to play around with. If you have any ideas on how to optimize this deck, please let me know. I would like to take it for another run and see if we can make it as good as possible. But that will be the gameplay for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, stay tuned and consider subscribing, because there's going to be more Nostalgic Necro coming soon.